Hey guys, what's up? Today we're bringing you a Halo 4 gameplay and commentary, and I say we even though there's no we here, it's just really me, which is odd because normally we do videos and commentary without any rhyme or reason, and we just sort of do them and put them up because we think they're funny or entertaining. So yeah, we're trying something, by we again, I say I'm trying something different because I'm testing out my brand new capture card. So this is the first console HD video I'm going to be doing. Hopefully it's going to be tons more to come once I have some more free time. So this is kind of all a test. Plus, I'm bored. Really, really bored. And I have nothing to render, nothing to edit, nothing to play with. And this is what happens late at night. So this is like my 13th time recording this commentary because I'm a failure at everything in terms of recording audio and actually being self-aware of it happening. Which is weird because I usually record it, but I just leave it on. So, yeah, I kind of feel awkward whenever I do these things. Which makes sense, especially when you're not great at doing these. So, I'm actually going to try and talk about the game. So, I think I'm a cocky sniper, and I picked up the sniper rifle, and I sit here in the camp for most of the video. Nah, not really. Not really. I don't camp, I just shoot at people. With this, I shot my teammate there, which is pretty damn stupid of me. And I missed this, I think. I should have this whole first 4 minutes of this video memorized at this point, but I don't, which is sad. Like I mentioned like 20 seconds ago, I freaking remember, I freaking did this so many times already while trying to not make this awkward, but it's going to be awkward anyway. I'm done with the whole stopping and trying again bit. I'm just gonna do this recording and this is it. I'm gonna be done. And now look at me shooting my teammate again. I think I saved him here. I saved my team and then he died anyway, which is disappointing, but I tried. So this game is actually a very frustrating game for me because this is probably one of the better games I've done in the past few days, which is sad because I've done terrible the past few days. I feel like I am far worse at this game than I was when it came out, which is probably true. But hey, I try. These guys consistently camp to the left side of the map through the entire game, and they're pretty darn good at it. Keeping ranged weapons, and then there's this guy with the Ghost who shows up quite a few times, if I'm not mistaken, throughout this entire video. And there'll be one guy who becomes the bane of my existence momentarily. But I try to be the cocky guy who takes out everybody over here on the left side, which works for the most part until that happens. And that happens a lot in this video. There's a lot of me dying by grenade or shotgun. Shotgun on Ragnarok, you say? What? Yeah, that happens. It happens a lot. It annoys me. It should annoy anybody on this map. There's like 2 people on the enemy team who are using invisibility, and at this point I've already kind of seen it through the sniper rifle earlier, but I don't really realize it. And I say I don't really realize it because I don't start dying a ton until I start going through the left side. And as you can see here and here and here, that people are murdering me and shooting me. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see what I'm pointing at, but I'm dumb. I gained a habit playing on this map where I consistently check to see if the sniper rifle's there. It's a terrible habit, but it works because I get it a good 60% of the time, which I guess is a good thing because I think I'm a good sniper. Probably not. So I am doing consistent fire on the enemy, making sure that I'm doing damage to them at least, so this way my teammates can sweep it up. I feel like doing any kind of damage is good damage, and in this case, there's one of the invisible guys just sitting there on top of the Pelican, like I'm a badass. I know what I'm doing. That guy, the guy that just murdered me, is the player that I'm gonna hate for the rest of the game. Now notice how my ordnance drop is still up there. I don't really use it much. I don't use ordnance drops at all. Unless there are players that are camping and I find that I need to do so. In this case, I have a really bad ordnance drop. I kind of held it until later in the game when I think I can use it. But we'll kind of get into that later on. So, and of course, just mowed that guy down. This is where I go on a little tear. I say little for a reason. Foreshadowing. And there's another use of invisibility. I'm going to chronicle the use of invisibility. So there's 4 guys I've seen, if I'm not mistaken, with invisibility so far. I picked up a saw, run down this hallway, and here's the fun part. I know he's there, but I don't shoot him. And look at him, being all invisible and stuff. Being cool. So that guy instantly makes me angry. We all know what happens when I'm angry. I turn big, green, and ugly and run right after him and die again. Or not. I don't know. Hey, will you look at that? I killed him. It didn't take that long. Big Peppy, you died. Haha. So, now I've got the shotgun. Now I'm that guy. Check that out. And I almost pulled a stupid there. Decided to hold back. So, I mentioned earlier that these guys really, really love the left side of the map. Or to them, it's the right side of the map. They really do. There's a swarm of them over here. And I literally tried to cherry pick them off. There's that guy. There was already a guy running to the right that I completely missed. And I think I killed him. Yeah, I got him. I like how I'm having to go like, yeah, no, I don't know if I got him. Did I get him? I don't know. It's like I don't remember this gameplay at all. So I'm slowly becoming public enemy number 1 with these guys. But they don't realize I have a shotgun. He just learned that the hard way. And I'm also slowly running out of ammo, which becomes a very big issue over here. And the other very big issue happens to be that Mantis, whom thinks he can destroy me with his turrets, which he's probably right, he can. But I decided to get smart here in a second. I think that I can kill the Mantis, but there's a sniper right there. And then there's the Mantis, and then there's that guy. So for some reason or another, I don't know what was going through my head there. I thought I could go after the Mantis or the sniper, but didn't pay attention to the other guy, who was in my line of sight, but I just didn't do anything. I thought I could kill him. And here's another guy who's invisible, with a binary rifle. A binary rifle. I think their team had 2 binary rifles at that point in the game. But I can't be positive. So this is the instance where I used that ordnance that I was referring to earlier. And the idea I had in my head for this ordnance was to blow up the Mantis. Which is funny, because I had a bit of an issue finding it. After I deal with these 2 guys. Haha, I'm not very good at not spoiling these. And by I mean my teammates who do all the work. Look at that mongoose, it's just flipping everywhere. Anyway, after I deal with these guys, we start running up, and things start becoming an issue because I hear the Mantis shooting at them. I can't figure out how to get over to the Mantis, and I try taking a pot shot. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. See, what I'm trying to do here is a dumb thing to do, because I've immediately put myself out in the open. I can sweep up a kill or 2 if they try rounding the corner. That could have been really bad for my teammate. I could try sweeping up a few kills if they round the corner, but I can't luck out with all of them, especially since I'm in the open. Generally, a good idea with this map is to stick to the sides, which that entire enemy team knew what they were doing. But I just get swept up by that gentleman right there. But I'd have to say, currently, having 19 points to the highest scoring player, being 10 on each team, isn't bad. But that's because I'm playing well, I think. That's me being cocky. But then I start doing this a lot. Their snipers really start getting the best of me very, very quickly. Sniper rifle's still not there. I can't really remember what I do here. I think I pull another stupid. I'm like 90% sure I decided to stand still for 2 seconds and I die. I'm pretty sure it's by an invisible dude. Yep, see the sniper right there? He becomes visible for 2 seconds. I see him, but I don't do anything about it. Now, when I was playing, I remember not noticing him and like screaming at my TV like, "Oh, how did he do that? He's invisible. I didn't see him." Now that I'm watching the video again, it's like, man, I'm dumb. It was like right next to the guy I was shooting at, and I didn't take any pot shots out of him. I can't talk today. This is another one of those guys that shouldn't have run out in the open. He did a pretty successful job at staying alive, but then again, I was the only person shooting at him. Whereas in my scenario earlier, I was being shot at by every bloody person on their team. Bloody? I'm British. Anyway, I need to stop saying anyway and It doesn't really help my my case here. The gentleman with the sniper rifle is still sitting there, and I get hit by a light rifle. The light rifle is ungodly powerful for the type of weapon it is, but I guess it's the same class as a BR, but I don't really know. And here's me getting the sniper rifle again, and this is the point where I think I'm cool, and I think I can sweep up a few people off their feet, maybe show them what a real man's like. And by real man, I mean I hop around for a second. And you're gonna love this next part. I think I just remembered what's about to happen. Oh boy. So there's a Banshee that's floating around. And if I'm not mistaken, that guy in the Banshee hopped out right behind me. Yeah. He hops out right behind me and he tries to assassinate me, but I don't know what happened to that. He never ended up finding me. Let's see, where did he go? Oh well. So there's still a gentleman with a binary rifle, as we can see. He is still a very big issue. I also think there's a guy at this point in the game on my team who has one, but I don't think he ever gets any kills with him. So that's definitely not a good thing. But this is kind of the close of the game. We're getting very near the end here. And I get run over. It's about right. Right after I spawn, too. I get run over. It's painful. I think I am the last kill of the game. I'm not 100%. But it's a little disappointing that I spent time on this game, and I actually did pretty decent, but we still lose. There wasn't a lot I could do, though. My team wasn't exactly the best, and I wasn't doing great. I was doing decent, not great, though. And that's it. That's the end. But anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. I know this is an odd commentary, but it's just a test. Anyway, adios.
Uh-oh, error.